number one. First up, a hard hitter from SGAA11. What are Travis's thoughts on you and the girls getting a cat? Has he helped to convince Jason?
I'm pro cat.
I know that.
Jason acts as if he's not pro cat. We had the coolest cat growing up.
I talk about Flash all the time.
Flash was an assassin.
Yeah, she was.
She would snuggle up next to you when she was in the house.
Yes.
She would come by, say hi. She was definitely the homie. I think Jason can't like replace Flash. I think Flash is such a like.
This is deep-seated trauma.
It's such a like pinnacle.
She was so amazing.
She's on like she's on the like top shelf of like cats. And I think
it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, like she used to like do stuff like bring birds in for Jason. And
she brought offerings.
And leave him in his room, you know? Like
I do know that every time someone references Flash, there is a reference to like the middle of the night fight club that she was holding on the street.
Oh, he was the best.
Yeah, beating the shit out of the neighborhood cats.
We talk about it all the time. The little cat GoPros, you guys have seen those things?
Yes.
Where they literally like meet up in alleys with other cats. I was like, I thought this was all just a movie.
Yes.
Like, no, it's legit. I didn't see rodents and like that until I went to college. Like
that's
mice
why I want a cat.
And all that, like nothing was ever around the house.
Hot take. I actually want a cat for rodent control. So anyone who like, I'm fine if a cat snuggles. I want that cat to be a stone cold killer.
Mm-hmm. Get you some barn cats.
That's what we're gonna do.
There you go.
That's my way in.
Yeah. Do you want me to add? Do you want me to really press it?
No, it's okay.
Want me to be his therapist and like be like, Jason?
No, we have to.
How do cats make you feel?
Do you miss Flash?
Do you miss?
Tell me about what it meant to you when she was gone. There's a lot of people who are like, just bring one home, or get Uncle Trav to gift one, and we have an agreement. No heartbeats.
Only
no
one kind of heartbeat.
Oh no!
I actually found this out the other day. Is that donkeys protect the land?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
They're like guardians.
It took somebody to like tell me like, no. That's why everybody always has just like one donkey on their property that has like.
But they don't want to be alone. One day I'm going to have a donkey too, because they don't want to be alone.
We had a good friend of ours, Evan Davis, as you know. His family had a bunch of, I think, a couple of goats, but they had a donkey. Yeah. And it was the coolest pet.
Of course it was.
You see that thing with the stiff neck? He started running over to you.
They're so cute. A bunch of people say, just get the cat. And I don't think that they understand that. That's not how a relationship works.
That's not how anybody should be bringing things to the house.
No.
Especially something like that.
Don't you want everyone to have buy-in?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna get to a point where the cat will come and it will be welcomed by all.
Yeah.
It's not right now. At all. It's probably not in the near future either, but here we are. Do y'all have a favorite viral moment of each other? I answered this question about Jason recently because he has lots. And within this question, it became clear you also have lots. So let's come up with a couple. Fight for your right.
You gotta fight!
A lot of viral clips of you chanting that. That's fun.
Shout out to the Beastie Boys. I didn't mean to be that a part of that song. But I appreciate you guys for creating it and letting me be a part of it. At least you haven't told me you hate me yet, so.
How could you? It's all in good fun.
I'm just fighting for my right, dudes.
To party.
Nah.
On stage at the Eras Tour as a backup dancer?
That was pretty insane.
You did a great job.
That was pretty insane. I had never felt so small ever in my life.
Which is crazy because you've been in full stadiums, but
that was a whole different animal. Like, yes. I felt like I was like an ant because the on a football field, like you
have space.
Yeah. There's not 1,000 people right up on you, and then you look into the stands and it's people. Like not light on the crowd. It's just a kind of like a dark, like, holy shit, there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
And but yeah, that was amazing.
You nailed it.
Yeah. I didn't drop her. I promise you, that's all that was going through.
It was the same as Phoenix. You're like, Phoenix. Don't drop her. Right Perfect.
Foot.
You nailed it.
Right foot. Left foot.
Chugging a beer after getting your diploma at the Live. I did say Live.
Nice. Yeah.
Touchdown dances, gifting Coach Reed a cheeseburger, SNL. All of these are viral moments. I will say one of my absolute favorites, I think it was outstanding comedic timing by you, was the White House podium.
Oh, God.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
That was hilarious.
It was so funny.
My fellow Americans. I was like in my head, like, do I say more?
No, you nailed that. So it was the perfect amount. You nailed it. You nailed it.
Everyone thinks that I tapped President Biden on the shoulder and like flanked him. And that is not true. I did not flank the
president. Clear it up right now.
Just to get on the mic.
But you thought about it?
No, he just kind of opened the gate.
It was just good.
He opened the gate.
Good. And you were like, let me step in.
Okay, you're going to let me say something.
There's an open podium. Let me step up to that. Nailed it. There are not a ton of viral Kylie moments, so you don't have to answer the other side of this question. We actually
I gotta think of what? Nope.
Nope, we're not. We can't even go there because it always ends up in the
bleep.
Yep. Last question from Natalie Rose. Patiently waiting to hear about Trav's best man speech. Do you remember giving a best man speech at our wedding?
Of course I do.
It was you nailed it.
I don't think,
to be fair,
you for saying that because
I don't think anyone had any doubt that you would nail it. Did you?
I did because I wrote it as I was like putting my suit on.
You did a great job. You did a great
I procrastinated like a Kelce and just waited until like the day
I wrote my vows the night before.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Because when the feeling strikes you, you will.
And there's that creative push.
Yes.
And you have to get this done.
And ADHD, when the pressure's on and you've procrastinated too long, suddenly your brain's like, I'm ready to work.
And it's just like, all right, you got something, go for it. It's not sitting here being like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? And now it's like an entire hour and nobody wants to sit through an hour-long wedding speech.
No, you were the perfect amount of time.
I didn't know how
you balanced the emotional and the funny. Do you remember anything in particular from giving the speech?
I mean, other than talking about Jason and trying to make everyone laugh about that, just like letting you know that I just got like the coolest sister. Like that was sweet. That's all I really remember. And
you did a great job.
And how it was she's so sweet and nice and she's so kind and so polite. And then we go to the shore because Hawaii was where we first met.
Yes.
And then we go to the shore and all of a sudden we're at Ocean Drive and I hear a motherfucker. Like, I'm like, holy shit, where did this woman come from? This is why at the snap of a finger, Jason's like, huh?
Who, me?
Whatever you say.
Yeah. That's
good stuff.
Oh, no. I think I know what you're talking about.
Do you remember the little nook we were in at OD? Man, good times over there at the shore.
Shout out to the Ocean Drive. We love it there.
Yes, we do.
All right. That's it for Ask Me Some Things and our Real One questions. All right, now, how'd I do?
I mean, you're 10 times better than me and Jason at this. You actually have a flow and you've looked at the rundown.
Wait, can we set the record straight? Is intern Brandon an intern?
Of course he is. He's
Bullshit.
been the intern.
Sorry, Brandon, I tried.
Kylie Kelce has a dream, but her family's four-legged future depends on some superstar persuasion. For years, she's dropped hints, slid photos of adoptable felines across her husband Jason's phone screen, and brought up the benefits of household cats at every dinner conversation that allowed for it. Still, Jason Kelce, legendary NFL center, stands unmoved, steadfastly certain that their home is best left a cat-free zone. His stance is so comically rigid that he's gone as far as warning their daughters Wyatt, Elliot, Bennett, and Finn that cats are poisonous. Not just tricking, not just scratchy. This is the story of a woman who wants nothing more than a cat nestled on her pillow, but whose husband adamantly believes that these furry creatures are agents of chaos, or perhaps just allergic reactions and a breathing Yet, in the swirl of podcast appearances, pop superstar connections, and a newly released album colored in orange, Kylie may have found her best ally yet. Taylor Swift. After Swift charmed the internet with her visit to the Kelce brothers' New Heights podcast, Kylie saw her opportunity. There, Taylor elegantly debunked the myth of deadly cats with the help of her own trio Meredith, Olivia, and Benjamin. Taylor, who famously loves her cats like their family members, couldn't help but see Jason's mischievous warnings as an irresistible challenge. The result? Swift extended her feline diplomacy, introducing the Kelce kids to Benjamin, a ragdoll so placid he might as well be a plush toy. The kids, awestruck, couldn't find a single drop of poison about him. They're dragging Meredith around, completely in love. Swift laughed. Did she bite you? She didn't. Even if she did, she wouldn't be poisonous. The girls, wide-eyed, reported back, that's not what our dad said. Yet, their loyalty to Taylor's word is strong. The seeds of doubt in their father's warning, freshly sown. The plot thickened when Kylie's podcast received a fan suggestion. What better way to celebrate Swift's upcoming orange-themed album than to bring home an orange tabby? Kylie was delighted, plotting a stealthy feline adoption, slide the cat in the house during peak podcast chaos, distract Jason with their viral status, and suddenly a new family member appears, purring on the couch. Great idea. Kylie grinned. We'll bait and switch Jason. Boom. Cat in the house. He'll never know. Yet even as she relishes the plan's brilliance, Kylie admits that reality might be a bit slower to catch up. Jason hasn't budged in his resistance, holding out hope that if a cat must come, it will at least be a barn cat far from the pillows and playrooms where he dozes off and the kids conspire. Jason even claims allergies, brandishing allergy tests as his armor. But Taylor's not buying it. I'd like to see a copy of it, she teases. Jason, grumbling but amused, seems caught in a web that only grows more tangled as the whole internet roots for Kylie's cause. Meanwhile, the couple's daughters now vacillate between the two narratives, half believing their father's warnings but fascinated by Taylor's gentle cats. Every encounter with Swift's felines chips away at the myth, emboldening Kylie in her quest. The intrigue only grows as Kylie shares her ultimate plan. Wait until Jason is traveling. Take the girls to a local rescue, choose a cat together, come home, and then, surprise! Even if it means a brief standoff or a family debate, she'll stand her ground for the 4 little girls who giggle at the idea of a poisonous cat until they're holding one, safe and soft in their arms. Convinced that this is a new kind of magic, the story of the almost cat family has captivated listeners and sparked debate. Who will win? The steadfast NFL star, clinging to allergy tests and the hope that barn cats stay in barns, or the determined mom, quietly shaping her daughters' hearts to love and defend the feline species until their father gives in, just to make them smile? Taylor Swift, accidentally cast as the fairy godmother, might just have the last word. She's never been one to lose an argument, especially when it involves her cats. In a world filled with headlines about relationships, retirements, and new albums, sometimes the most endearing war is fought at home, over who gets to curl up on the bed at the end of a long day and whether the thud of little footsteps at 5 in the morning will one day be joined by the soft, insistent purr of a rescued orange tabby. Stay tuned, for the Kelce's story isn't quite written yet, and in every family, hope springs eternal, especially when a pop star is lending her magical touch to the dream of a cat curled up at the center of the chaos.